sick. The only time we feel alive is when we put our lives on the line. It's a sad reality. But we people are never satisfied. We'll always seek a higher rush. The history of the United States rests within the walls of this institution. It's an old tradition that has continued since the first presidential election. I want you to see it through to the end. And by the way, women are all the same.
Peak gaming. Peak gaming. What do you guys think of that scene? Oh man, he made quite a mess. What do you guys think of that scene? Oh wow, she was spectators. What happened? Did the stream cut down? Twitch, you motherfuckers! Hope it didn't cut out at the best fucking moment. I need the other toe for that. Other slappy. What did you cut out? Do you guys see Benjamin blowing his brains out at least? Oh, okay, good. Best scene in the game? I heard that non sequitur of his. Why does he have a shirt that says Beirut? Why does Hartman fight? This conspiracy is Hartman's problem. Hartman's linked to this school. I know you can't believe it's not so but it's a cold hard truth. If you have any doubts, go to the gymnasium. But I warn you, the truth is too big to even begin to scratch the surface. We're actually really close to the end of Smile 2. I thought it was longer. But Swift, I do believe that you can find the truth. I am all sure of it. Because you're on the ground. We're actually about to end Smile 2, believe it or not. Niels waits at the hostel. The file battle is not far off. I'll tell you straight up, this is about it for me. I wish you all the luck. Thanks for being useful, and die like a dog. Then laugh it off. Oh, okay, I'll be waiting for you with a grin as wide as the truth. Oh, okay, fuck you too, Travis. Die like a dog and then bark it off. Okay. Oh yeah, I have to do stuff. I have to disable the stuff there. I have the cassette tapes. These are really important. There are no more enemies here until you get into the gymnasium. I hope I pronounced that word. I've never actually said that word in English. I may be fucking it up completely. The gym. I'm gonna just say the gym. That I didn't fuck up. That I don't remember fucking up. Okay. Okay, so there are two codes. One is 55549, I think. Okay, the first code was that. That was the one that Travis gave me. Okay, let's listen to the cassette tapes. This is important.
It's been a few days since the presidential election. Today's the fourth Thursday in November. Rainy. My name's Hulbert, an FBI agent assigned to the Apollo branch. An investigation for the Electoral Justice Committee has brought me to this place. My purpose, to investigate any connection between this school and the presidential election. As I dig, I'm finding out that there's a lot of dirt. I knew something was up when they assigned me to take this investigation. Whoever finds this tape, do me a favor and look for the other tapes. I'll record my findings in these tapes. My first finding, 55549. It's the number of delinquent students here, and also the combination to unlock the
Wait,
safe.
what? I forgot about some
forget it.
stuff. I like how the name of the delinquent students is also the name of the fucking...
This is Hulbert. There's more to this safe than I thought. It's got a double lock mechanism. I need another combination, but I figured it out. It's 72712. It's the number of criminals in this school.
What?
If I'm lucky, I might hit the truth. But digging deeper might cost me my life.
Okay, let me do... I'll listen to them in a sec. They're all important before somebody asks. Okay, 72712. Oh, this is one of the best scenes in the game. Fingerprint match. What? Okay, this is one of the best scenes in the game. Oh, I have to. Okay, I'm gonna keep listening to that.
It's Hulbert. I ran a background check on the boy. His name is Amir Parkreiner. The Parkreiners. A family damned by the devil himself. Some say that they possess the DNA of crime. It's drawn the attention of many academics. It appears that Amir Parkreiner was sent to this school by the government. Assigned as his teacher was the former principal. His name's... He's the key person linked to some kind of underground organization. It's Hulbert. And I must say I'm damn glad to still be alive. Still being able to record my findings. I heard a voice. More like laughter. I tried to locate the owner of the voice. There's something roaming around in these halls. I know it sounds crazy, but you have to believe me. This place is dangerous beyond my imagination. I've got to find a safe place. Just a minute ago, I found a student ID. The ID number is 00480-158. It's Hulbert. It's safe here. Just past 12. A quiet night outside the school. But inside the walls of this school, the voices still continue to echo. I think I'm going to go mad. It sure doesn't help my chronic headaches. Well, at any rate, I confirmed his birth date. It's November 22nd, 1942. Wait a minute. This can't be right. That's over 50 years ago.
Pay attention to these details, people.
It's Hulbert. I don't have time, but I found out where Amir is from. There were some documents sent from Alabama regarding his parents' blood types. The father, type A, the mother, type O. If their blood types are correct, then Amir's blood type must be wrong. It just doesn't match. Not only that, the DNA analysis doesn't match either. What the hell's going on here? It's Hulbert. I'm in the library of the PTA. About Amir's parents, or should I say so-called parents. Their names are Michael and Catherine. They died in a car accident when Amir was 4 years old. Something about this car accident seems fishy. I better continue my investigation. I sense something bad here. My name's Hulbert. My investigations on Amir Parkreiner led me to this school. I'm not even sure if the whole thing's even real. It all seems surreal. I don't know if anyone will believe anything on these tapes, but I gotta tell the truth. Amir Park Reiner died on April 28th, 1952. The registration of residence indicates that he was living with his parents. Then, who is the Amir attending this school? Have the records been fabricated? The government has gone too far. Facts don't tell the whole story, or the truth. It's so cliche, but it's the truth about the state this country is in. This school is controlled by the government of another nation. Students here are trained to become elite agents to work for the government. Graduates are assigned to leading positions in the government and promised their life. Some are recruited as Yakumo party members. Those selected become key players in the intelligence war. In other words, they have the capability to spark some fires in the United States. That's the job of a Yakumo party member.
What do you guys think of all these tapes so far?
Okay, this is it. It's all over. Whoever's listening to this tape, destroy it. A social security code like Eagle doesn't exist. Only the chosen ones are given such codes. Amir is an ace brought out by the Yakumo. He's a dangerous individual everyone fears. And he's standing right in front of me. Incredible. Amir.
Well, no information about about how to solve the saves. Oh, okay. Oh, guys. Oh. Okay, Slap, Eller, are you guys here? Aller? What do you guys think about that scene? Aller, Slap? I promise you, it will all make sense. I appreciate Aller that you're still staying here. Because I want to show you that the Smile 2 is just, like I said, fucking crazy. Okay, so this is the final set of puzzles. Okay. Aller, are you still here? need to put the vision ring here. To identify yourself as Emir, please answer the questions. Your surname. Student ID. Ah. Okay, student ID. Where was the student ID?
It's Hulbert.
I think it was tape 4.
And, I must say I'm damn glad to still be alive. Still being able to record my findings. I heard a voice. More like laughter. I tried to locate the owner of the voice. There's something roaming around in these halls. I know it sounds crazy, but you have to believe me. This place is dangerous beyond my imagination. I've got to find a safe place. Just a minute ago, I found a student ID. The ID number is 00480158.
Okay, 0048 0158. Oh, it remembers the 0048 0158. State of birth, Alabama. Birthday. Your blood type. If it's not, it would be AB. Oh, I'm stupid. I forgot the third blood type. It's not. Oh, no. Man, I got a brain fart. It tells you that the parrots' blood type don't match because the parrots were A and O. What's the fucking other one I forgot? That's Emir's blood type. I fucking forgot. I feel so fucking ignorant about this. I apologize. AV. If it's not, it has to be either B. It was B. Not AB, B. Father's name. Mike. Date of death. When did he die? April 28th, 1952, I remember. Social Security code, Eagle. That's it. Alright. I guess Salar left. Slappy, you're still here, right? I'm not saving a second spot so I can show him later. In case.
press is gonna be all over this one.
Oh, you're right in time.
The United States cover will be blown.
So this is dirty politics.
The presidential election is in the hands of the Education Ministry. They manipulate the votes and bring forth political leaders.
Who's he?
Greg Nightmare. He was the chairman of Education Ministry.
What is United States? What is the purpose of the president?
I'm Japanese. How the hell should I know? Figure it out yourself. There are more important things. Shit. Like finding out who you are.
The safe sees that Garcia opens the safe, gets the audio engraving, and he starts bleeding out from his forehead. Like he gets like a cut on his forehead from nowhere. That was the scene you didn't see, Alert. And then we were hearing the Holbert tapes. Investigate this kid called Emil Parkrider, who somehow died over 50 years ago, but he's apparently still alive somehow. And Emil killed the Holbert, the FBI agent, with tapes. And this is the final boss of Killer 7. Fuck. Swing, you fat fuck! Man, I'm sucking ass at this. There we go. Are you guys seeing this? He can shoot you if you don't do anything, but he doesn't do much damage. What do you guys think about this final boss fight, Allard Slap? What are these black smiles? Dan can't handle this. He can't handle the golden gun.
Collateral shot.
Allard, what do you think of this? The final boss fight. No, that was me. Man, the way Kevin dies is so pathetic. I feel bad for him whenever he dies. Oh yeah, Coyote. Yeah, what? I'm not even. Yeah, you can tell I don't like Coyote much. Oh, the explosion range is huge. You can't actually escape them. I never tried that before. US, I want the gun. You can't handle the gun. That's a good one. Hey, but wait a sec. Garcia can use it. Golden gun revived.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, there's no point in going. You just have to go outside. So yeah, we are right about to see the ending of Killer7. Everything will be explained. Your mind will be shocked by the truth. Everything will make sense, I promise, guys. Nobody bought that ball face. I was sick.
Ah, I hope you had a pleasant day, sir. Enjoy your stay.
Hey, that's Kevin. Well, was Kevin. Hey, that's Khan. Yeah, it's Khan. Yeah, that's Khan. So much for super hearing. Oh, Mask! That's Mask the Smith. So we got the good ending. Everybody dies. Just wait a bit. Just wait a bit. I wonder what Slap. What do you think about this? Pay close attention to this scene because this one is really interesting. If nobody caught it, the blood stains on Kali's dress match the ones she had when she died. Now those blood stains take on a very different meaning. Oh, Mills is here. Did everything get cleaned up? Garcia, I'm glad you're okay. The last. Oh, these are fucking heavy allegations. I wonder if this. No. Officially, that's really creepy. He's still whistling, even though he's engaged in a gunfight. He's whistling, running, like he doesn't give two fucks. What do you think about the game's political commentary, guys? Okay, Koyoe had it coming to him. Why? Why Koyoe had it coming to him? If Kochiba was licking toads. I think you guys know who this is gonna be.
So, you must be the one they call the Bloody Heartland. You here to kill the Smiths, is that it? Rule of thumb, don't set your goals too high. What do you want? Who do you want, huh?
You.
Fun fact, it's actually kind of hard to see. I checked the scene later, like way after beating the game. Dan actually fires a little right before his killer would. I saw how the killer is completely... it does not take any damage. It's very hard to catch, but Dan actually fires slightly before the killer does. So what's it? Yeah, well. Slap, are you here? So you could go. This is one of the most important scenes in the entire game. Adler, are you here? I guess you are.
Naturally, I found myself being led to this place.
Long journey, but it ends here, Garcian. No, I think it's time I called you by your real name, Emir Parkreiner.
Amir?
Allow me to introduce myself. My name's Harmon Smith. I'm the man you saw in your past. Do you remember the incident where 6 people were murdered in this hotel? You must have seen it yourself. Because you were the killer. The assassin, Emir Parkreiner, was the ace of aces. Who would have thought the killer was a mere 13-year-old? It was a deliberate crime targeted toward the Smith Alliance. It consisted of 7 members, but the leader wasn't included in the 7. Later investigations found his dead body inside a safe of a school. The
Pay attention to that detail.
Called them the Killer7. But the whole affair was never made public. Not because this was an aberration from society, but because it involved national security issues. Unfortunately, a curse brought upon you by old tradition. You, Emir, are an assassin controlled by the government. Someone is watching your every move. From the second when I first took you in on the roof. You were one of the very few assassins with class, but you were out of control. Still, there was something venerable about you. Then it occurred to me, you were no longer a mortal being. Within you, ever so quietly, evil had opened its eyes.
What do you think about that scene, guys? I know you do not get to see a young Harmon Smith again before somebody asks. I'm gonna show you something that not many people actually talk about Killer7. It's a very obscure bit of detail. Right here, when you get here to the roof, and this shader effect. This shader effect looks amazing. Look at this. This is not a texture. This is a shader effect, to my understanding. Look at this. This looks fucking amazing. You gotta take the stairs. Most people go for the door. Don't do that. Do this. Go to the stairs first. Just racist. Eller, what do you think about that scene? There's nothing here. See how there was nothing there? Everything will be revealed in a sec.
What took you so long?
Nice view, isn't it?
It's different. Time here is warped.
To finish this game peacefully is my last wish.
Guess that won't happen. We've been interrupted again.
Has another come to surface?
A sight for sore eyes.
Haven't seen you around for a long time.
Come in.
Please.
What do you guys think of that scene? Did that explain everything? Allard, any thoughts? Professor, no, going not shoot us, gee. Have to shoot the third eye out, and when you do that, this happens.
No, it wasn't me. It can't be. It's all a misunderstanding.
And that was Killer7. I'm lying. There is one more bit of the game. There is actually an epilogue. That's only like 10 minutes long. Please stay, because I need to show you. The epilogue is even more insane than this. It's only 10 minutes long, unlike the rest of the game. But anyways, what do you think about the ending so far? Because that's intended to be the ending. The other thing is an epilogue. As expected, nothing was explained. Well, the epilogue does actually answer a few questions. For real. It does actually answer a few questions. It's only 10 minutes long. It was actually not... You want to know something funny about this ending? Allard and also Slap. When Suda was asked about Killer7, about COD content, about, I think it was like 5 years ago or something, he mentioned that the game originally ended here. There was no epilogue. That's how the game originally ended. That's it. Boom, ended. That was the ending. It's like... like, what? But now we're gonna get to the real ending that's just 10 minutes long. It's thankfully really short. Sound Deluxe Design Music Group. Oh, they probably use some Sound Deluxe stuff. That's what I should... Greensleeve, Sing and For Me. Whistled by Ren Yamasaki. That was what Emir was whistling, by the way. But yeah, now we're gonna get to the game's actual ending. That's just 10 minutes long. Like I said, I'm not lying. It's like a very short epilogue. But if you have any questions about the plot, do ask me. I'll answer it. To the best of my knowledge. This hurts my head. Believe me, that was my first reaction. Like, what the fuck just happened? What the fuck does this mean? Because my first reaction was Emir was hallucinating being, you know, those killers. But I don't think that's the intended interpretation. Because otherwise, how do you explain the encounter fight? Where you actually ask for Dan? I think the idea is that it's like Eller, like you said, Emir absorbed their souls. Like, you think it's the killer, it's Harman giving the power to Garcian, when in reality it's that Garcian already had that power along. And Harman was just stringing him all along. The old Harman, at least. There's 3 Harmans. The principal Harman, that as you could, as the young Harman said, died inside was stuffed inside a safe as a school. Old Harman, I already mentioned young Harman. So there's 3 Harmans. And I think some of the backstory mentioned that that Harman represents the past, present, and future. There's each Harman for each time period. So what I assume is the principal Harman means present Harman. Future Harman would be old Harman because he's like a godlike entity, and past Harman would be young Harman. By logic. Present Harman had long died, and that would be why Mills reacted so weirdly when Garcia said the master has disappeared, because there actually being 2 Harmans running around is not knowledge to the US government. They only know of 1 Harman that got killed by Emir. Back in, like 30 years before the events of the game, I think, happened. But now we're gonna get to the actual final level, which is, like I mentioned, 10 minutes long. Ella, are you still here? Please stay back because this is even better. The same thing with Slap. I promise you, this will not let you down. This will not let you down. That wonderful smile is gone for eternity. Oh, that's me with games ever since 2015. But yeah, that is one of the most... Well, say that's one of the most psychotic endings I've ever seen to a game, and also one of the saddest ones. Aller, tell me, you still here? Please tell me you're here. Or Slap. This takes place 3 years later. So if this took place in December, hey, look, Christmas. We could say that Killer7 is a Christmas game. This takes place 3 years later in 2014. No, I left fire. Alright, this is very short. There's not much to lie on, but if the end of Smile... Actually, Smile 2 was like a good example of games as art, or art house. This is even more than that, if you can believe that. Now, this is a little place called Battleship Isle. Remember, Japan was nuked, but that doesn't mean that there are no Japanese members around. There's no Japanese people, there still are. Destruction Battleship Island in the South Pacific. Showdown. 3 years later. Will this epilogue answer these questions, or will Killer7 make even less sense than before? Also, I should know, that car is the one from that Clemens had. The implication is that he sold it to Mills and then Garcian took it over. I like how it was stained with blood, the blood stain remained there. Look at that, look at those green eyes. You can't scan anymore, I should know.
Son of a bitch. 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 Son of a bitch.
But yeah, the golden gun kills everything in one hit. Everything.
Son of a bitch.
Here's something funny though. The postman still calls him Garcian Smith instead of Emily Parker right now.
Son of a bitch. 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 Son of a bitch.
Yeah, that's the final normal enemy encounter. These are the last few smiles. Most of the smiles have been exterminated by this point. And now look at that. Son of a bitch. What do you guys think about Lion, Alert, and Slap? Son of a bitch! Son of a bitch! Son of a bitch! Hijo de puta! Hijo de puta! Hijo de puta! Hijo de puta! That's son of a bitch in Spanish, to anyone who doesn't know. I can feel my brain imploding. Oh man. Oh yeah, son of a bitch sounds like a name. Alright, oh hey look, it's Matsuken!
You boys are almost done. You don't need to go around killing everybody anymore. The last of the Heaven Smiles is in the back. The big boss. If you do him, then it means you've eradicated all of them. No more terrorism. Hail to the free world. But I wonder, what'll become of you guys if terrorism is the law of nature? You know, you should kill me now, because you don't want us hanging around, know what I mean? If I'm alive, I'll give you a run for your money. Even an assassin like yourself. Better be prepared, because blood must atone for blood.
No, thank you.
So, which will you choose? Your own country? Or watch our retribution? Your fucking decision.
Alright. I usually let him live. I don't think I've ever killed him. I was gonna kill him, but I'm gonna leave you up to you guys. Do you want me to kill Matsuken? Or you want me to let him live? You know he's pro-Japan. You know that. Kill. Live. But wait, I'm surprised. I thought you were gonna be pro-Japan, Alert. Oh shit, it's down to me then. Oh shit, if I had a coin, I would do a coin toss. Shit. I'm gonna close my eyes and spin the mouse around. Oh no, wait, but I can hear. Okay. Okay, he landed on kill. Well, first time I killed Matsuken. Sorry, man. He landed on kill. Don't complain. Hey, what's this? Harman. Wish I had a coin with a kills. Before you ask me what this means, this Harman laying there, I think the head in Killer7 says that this is the past, present, and future reunited. If you look at the color of his clothes, it matches. Sort of like he's in Unity. But why is he here just laying there? I don't know. As you can see, the TV doesn't work anymore. And we are off to the final area of the game. The basement. Inside a trailer house. And the final smile was in Garcia's trailer house. Why? I don't know. But why does it lead outside? You know what? I'm gonna stop asking questions. Does the basement move along with it? I don't know. Anyways, that was the final boss of the game. The actual final boss of the game. Japan destroyed 2014 and attacked by the United States. If Matsuken lives, instead he launches an attack to the United States. It's a retribution towards the United States. I fucking love this great theme song. Killer7, yo, fish cutter! I just finished the game. You came too late. Well, I still have one last thing, but yeah, thoughts of Killer7 people. There's one post-credit scene that's actually really good. Alert Slap, you're gonna love it. You're gonna love this post-credit scene. I'll explain. Wish listed on Steam. Oh yeah, Shishi Mikami was the producer of this game. And Shanghai, 100 years later. Remember this scene from the start of the game?
You're awake from your nightmare.
Harmon, the world won't change. All it does is turn. Now, let's dance.
Nine out of 10. 9 out of 10. Peak 2005 gaming. The end? Thank you for playing Killer7. Thank you, Fish Cunt, for following me. Sorry, I was too absorbed. There's actually one last thing I could show you. Sucks I missed it. Hopefully I can catch the next. I'm not sure if I'll play Killer 8 mode yet. Actually, I'm gonna show you Alert Slap. One last thing. Why is it called Killer 8? Actually, right now it shows you the new title intro. Because it also explains one detail. You're gonna notice something that's really interesting about the Killer 8 mode. A new personality will awaken. What's that? Okay, I'm gonna skip these cutscenes because you guys already seen that. I'm hoping Allard is still here. Well, I can show him later, but still, if he's not here. Slappy, you still here? This is gonna explain one thing that you just witnessed. It's not a lot, but you know, hey. Playable young Harmon. Look at that, he has a machine gun. The implication is that young Harmon killed old Harmon and Kunlan. Ho ho ho. But yeah, the reveal seems to be that young Harmon killed the old Harmon and Kunlan. Why did he do that? I'm not sure. There's this book called Handing Killer7, which actually explains a lot more. Harmon was originally a man called Harmon Delta Head, and he gained his powers by killing, I think, another person, and then he later split into like 3 personalities. The young one, which is the one you're witnessing, the old one, which would be future Harmon, and then the present one, which was the principal of that school, Covern School, was also the teacher of Emir. Harmon, the present Harmon, Principal Harmon, was the teacher of Emir, and Emir, in a fit of lunacy, murdered Harmon, absorbed his powers, and stuffed his body inside of Safe's school, of the Covern Elementary School. That's why you see blood coming out of his forehead, because it's when he gained the third eye ability. And then he went on a psychotic streak and just killed everyone of the Smith Syndicate. You may be wondering, how the fuck did he survive a gunshot to the head from Dan, if Dan actually fired first? Well, young Harmon actually mentions that he was no longer a mortal being. The implication seems to be that when Emir absorbed his Harmon's powers, he became invulnerable. Note that old Harmon has like that orange vitality bar. He became some immortal in some sense, and maybe even Emir himself didn't know. This is implication based on details that the game gives you. This doesn't explain... I'm trying to remember one more detail. You can ask me questions. I'll try to answer from what I remember. Harmon... No. Emir... You may be wondering, how the fuck did Emir survive a gunshot to the head, then? Because he clearly died. Well, the Handing Killer7 book says that he didn't die, he survived. While the game itself seems to... Because Handing Killer7 also has, like, Beta elements. It's a mix, but... of Beta and Final, but the implication is that in this, at least this version of the story, he died. And remember when young Harmon says that he took him in on the roof? I think the implication is that he's being very literal. He took him, one version of him, the old one, or maybe the young one before he became the old one, I'm not really sure, absorbed Emir, and what he did was, he gave him a new identity, he erased his memories. He also took his the other Slain members. He made them the middle manager of sorts, like one of the letters says by Gagnon. And then the other personalities, they're more like assimilated. It's not like he's hallucinating. It's like he's turning into them, but not really. He's taking their souls and giving them temporarily a mortal shell. That's why you only see them in the television and in the online game, hopefully, because they can no longer have a mortal body. And I sound psychotic explaining this, but I've analyzed this a lot, and I've read a plot analysis. That's the conclusion I came to, that it's not that Emir's hallucinating, in theory, or that he's just schizophrenic. That's a very valid interpretation, given how fucking insane Killer7 is. I think the idea is that he just assimilated that. The whole thing is that Emir was a member of the Yakuma who were tied to Japan. He ended up being the biggest traitor to his own country, his own teammates, so to speak. why did Emir go insane is never explained. I believe it's implied that Kulnan had a hand in it. At the very least, the reason you know how in that scene where Garcian interrupts Kulnan and Harman, and he's like they're scared shitless. The implication is that Kulnan is actually talking about one of Emir's incarnations or one of his lives. And that's why they get scared, because they know they're in on it. And they've been manipulating him all along, like a chess piece. That's why they were fucking scared shitless, because if he were to find out, he'd probably kill them both. Somehow. In fact, there's something really funny about that scene that you guys, none of you noticed. Garcia has the golden gun when he interrupts them, in his right hand. He has the golden gun all along in his right hand. Even though he hasn't gotten the golden gun yet. It's foreshadowing for the fact that either him or if he assimilated Harman Smith, young Harman Smith, because like I said, we never see him again. It killed Harman and Kulnan, old Harman and Kulnan. The reason I say it's an assimilation as well, that he killed young Harman, is because there's files that's also on the PC version of young Harman dead on the floor, on his model files, and they're never used. The way the young Harman scene ends is odd. I always took it as that Garcian killed young Harman and just assimilated him, because note that when old Harman recognizes the visitor, he says, "Has another come to surface? Has another come to surface?" And when you select this difficulty, it says, "A new personality will awaken." The implication is that young Harman is there, but that it's a personality of Garcian. That Garcian killed young Harman and assimilated him. At least that's what old Harman thinks. And that's it. Kiani, I think, was pro Japan. I also wanted to be pro president. He also wanted to be president of the United States. He thanks Greg Nyman, who was the education ministry, and he was reading the elections. And yeah, that's all the explanations for some of the stuff in Smile. What do you think about Killer7, people? What do you think about Killer7? Alert Slap. You've seen the entire game. What do you guys think? Oh, you cannot level up Harman, by the way. I might play it at some point in the future. Wow, you actually like a Suda 51 game? Wow, that's unusual. My functions are, as you can see in Killer 8, you can't see any of the weak points. Which means that the Kako building and Smile 1 are a pain in the ass, because you cannot actually see Poison Smile hitboxes. Because remember, Poison Smiles can't die unless you use a counterattack or bait them into suicide. If you try to kill them normally, they just regenerate and get back up. But yeah, that was Killer7. Later on, I'll be doing the New Year's Eve stream. I have the game set up. It'll probably be something of less quality compared to Killer7. But yeah, Killer7 still holds up, still one of the most insane fucking games I've ever played in my life, and I strongly recommend you check this game out. It's still on sales for like $5 on Steam. It's well worth checking this game out. It's absolutely unhinged. It's also really fun to play. I actually really enjoy playing Killer7. I actually enjoy it nowadays more for the gameplay than the story, believe it or not. Which is funny, because back then I actually enjoyed more for the story than for the gameplay. That's not to say that the story is bad. Sometimes I just prefer the gameplay nowadays. I just find it so unique. It's truly one of a kind. I don't think we'll ever see anything like it ever again. Not even by Suda. And that's good. But anyways, I'm signing off. I'll be back, I assume, in like 5 or 6 hours. I don't know. I don't know if I'll go to sleep. And then I'll have the New Year's Eve stream prepared. And you guys will like this game. It's not as insane as Killer7, but you guys will like this game. And by like, I mean you'll like me suffering, I suppose. Anyways, thanks for stopping by, guys, and see you next time.